This is the halfway point of the Live Like Luke Canada Crossing. Dan, my husband, is cycling from Vancouver to our hometown, Port Dover, in 53 days, and we are exactly at the halfway point right now.
It has been an incredible first half of the trek. Technically, we're like 50 kilometers away from halfway, but we think that we're gonna round up and we're pretty close. It has been an amazing first half of the trek, and we just want to give you a bit of a recap. Gonna try to do this from the top of my head. I'm gonna get us all the way, the towns that we've been in along the way. Vancouver to Mission, Mission to Hope, Hope to Manning Park to Bromley Park, Bromley Rock to Okanagan Lake, to Kakuli Bay, up to Vernon, Sicamous, then into the beautiful Revelstoke and through up Rogers Pass to Golden, on to Lake Louise, to Canmore and to Calgary, east out to Bassano, and then Bassano to Medicine Hat, Irvine, Gull Lake, Swift Current, Moose Jaw, Indian Head, Grenfell, Verdun, and Carberry, where we finished yesterday, and we came up here today, about an hour north of Carberry, and we've got about 2 hours or so to get to Winnipeg, but we decided to come up here. My buddy Steve Langston, who wrote the book Canada by Bicycle, that's the book I used to create the route across Canada. Steve invited us up to the Little Mountain Lodge, which is his family camp, and they just do a fantastic job helping people. It's sort of a doorway resort to the Riding Mountain National Park. So we're here right now enjoying a night. We're actually in the town of Minnedosa, not to be confused with Minnesota. Minnedosa, here just northwest of Winnipeg.
Just this morning, the Live Like Luke Canada Crossing project reached a milestone of $70,000 raised. Thanks to everyone who has made a donation so far. We've reached $70,000. A few encouraging pledges that we've had along the way. Multiple people have donated $1 per kilometer that Dan rides. One person, I believe, pledged $10 per kilometer that Dan is going to ride in this trek. And just another pitch to everybody to give $50 one time.
These sort of pledges, $1 per kilometer, $10 per kilometer, these are mind-blowing pledges and incredible donations. We're so grateful. These are gonna help to move the needle, all for the hospice. But our project, we're not really looking for people to give big amounts. We're really looking for you to give $50 one time and then to spread the word. And so we're so grateful for those of you that have done that so far. It's great every day to refresh our donation page and see another 50, another 100, another 200. And it's just been fantastic. Thanks for the update, Jill. I want to take a moment and thank all the sponsors up to this point, all the sponsors that made the Live Like Luke Canada Crossing project. There are a lot of them. Every day you hear about one sponsor of the day, but I just want to go back and just reach my hand back in the past a little bit, express gratitude. Matt Wood from Beachfront Corral Barbershop in Port Dover, Savoya Gardens, Cedar Lane Landscape, Scott Brockbank and North Shore Cycle, Katrina Ferguson at Port Dover Paint and Paper, Shelly at Seashell Aesthetics, Nick, my buddy Clausen from NK Construction, Pat and Sue Family Shed Pizza in Port Dover, my boys at Blue Star Ford, Kyle, thank you, Caleb, Josh, you're doing a little bit of work on my truck. I'm gonna have some new wheels and tires when I get back, and I'm excited about that. Richard Delaney, Hello 1964, thank you for writing the Live Like Luke theme song. McQueen Veterinary, Cooper Funeral Bereavement and Services, Mark Stortini and the Links at Dover Coast and David's Restaurant, thank you. Port Dover Minor Hockey and the Sailors, Cabin 519, thank you for what you're doing to sell Live Like Luke merchandise. Troy McGinn and McGee Painting, thank you. Lara Rockefeller, Premium Mortgage, MyFM 98.9 and Oldies 99.7, Coco Cabana and the Ice Cream Tank downtown, where you can buy some merchandise as well. Thanks, Dave Tank. Thank you, Rotary Club of Dunnville. You guys raised $8,000, incredible. So thank you so much for pledging to give that to the Norfolk Haldimand Community Hospice. Katie Sinkowski Designs for all of our logo design. Lynn Valley Physiotherapy for keeping my body together. Drew Corneal and McKinley Hatcheries. And finally, Rita DeConning Meats, keeping my tummy filled with protein. Thanks so much.
As much as there has been sacrifices to this project, I know the kids are already missing home and Gracie and family and stuff and their friends, as are we. This has been fun, and I hope it has been fun. We hope it has been fun for you back home, I guess, following along with us. feeling a part of this by giving and by watching videos. And also another fun way to get involved is to get some merchandise as a bit of a memory. It's fun to have a souvenir to remember things you were a part of. So options for that are hats, event t-shirts, and t-shirts from Cabin 519. You've seen them so far on kids, brightly colored Lukey smiley faces. So I believe they're coming in adult sizes as well, but you can get those at Cabin 519 along with hats. You can get event t-shirts at Coco Cabana, downtown Port Dover as well. And the event t-shirts and hats are also available online. The link will be below.
Yeah, these are just a fun way for you to make a meaningful contribution and have a bit of a souvenir, a little bit of a leftover, something to remember this project that you were a part of. This hospice is going to get built in the next couple years, and it's going to be beautiful and amazing. And won't it be great for you to walk in one day and say, hey, you know what, I remember being a part of that when that crazy guy cycled across Canada.
Speaking of fun, while Dan is having fun riding his bike, the kids and I try to find fun things to do along the way while we kind of wait for him to get to where we are, or sometimes we stay behind and then catch up to him. So some of the kids' favorites have been climbing and high ropes at Sky Park in Regina, Dinosaur Provincial Park, the Badlands there, and the random pools at all the little towns along the way.
And there's been so much more fun. I mean, they couldn't remember with the Golden Sky Bridge in Golden, British Columbia. Amazing opportunity there. In Revelstoke, we did a roller coaster thing down the mountain. Pierce and I have plans, if any dads out there and with their sons want to get some mountain bikes, we plan to fly out to Revelstoke one day and do some downhill mountain biking. I'm sure there's lots of Tricky Point Mountain Biking Club guys that are going to want to be in on that. So let's get in touch. Maybe together we convince our wives that that's a good investment of our time and money. But we've had just a fantastic time with the kids. It's been a no-screen summer for our kids. Like parents, I dare you to try it. But we've opened our kids up to a bit of adventure, seeing the country, and not through the lens of a screen this summer. So that's been awesome. So what's up next for us? Well, we're pretty much halfway home. When we get to Winnipeg in a couple days, we'll be halfway home. And what's up next is probably a pretty significant part of the journey is when we arrive in Thunder Bay. So we'll be in Thunder Bay approximately 7 rides beyond this Monday. So somewhere probably 10 days from now. And when we arrive in Thunder Bay, that'll be sort of a bit of a really difficult yet a bit of a climax of this trip for us. Thunder Bay is where Terry Fox finished his life, finished his race, finished the Marathon of Hope. And how much hope Terry Fox has given to families, what his work has meant and accomplished for cancer patients throughout the years, we'll never know. But it was tremendous what he purposed in his life to do. Luke Johnson, 2 weeks before he passed away, when he learned about Terry's story and how Terry passed and why Terry stopped running, Luke connected the dots and he realized that his life was ending. And he looked at his mother and I, Jill and I, and he just said, well, I'm gonna run across Canada one day. If you're ever wondering why are we cycling across Canada, this is why we chose to do this. We chose to do this to get Luke Johnson to finish his race, to finish what he would have desired to do, which was to get across Canada from Thunder Bay to British Columbia. That's what Terry had planned to do, and that's what Luke wanted to do, to honor Terry. And even in facing the end of his life, Luke, there was no quit in him. There was nothing but strength, love, and belief. And so Luke desired to do that. And so we said, well, we're gonna do that for Luke. And that's why we're making our way from Vancouver all the way to Port Dover, but Thunder Bay being a real significant mark on that journey. And so in about 10 days from now, we look forward to that day and we'll be able to say, Luke Johnson, you made it across Canada. And so that's what's coming up in about 10 days from now, and follow along, and I hope you can join in. We'll probably do some sort of a fun live event on that evening, and we invite all of you to join in on that at the main memorial for Terry Fox there.
As everyone is finding out about the hospice, maybe through these videos, through people sharing and liking and commenting and stuff, I just wanted to comment quickly on the importance of a hospice. If you've never experienced it, be thankful, but also a hospice is able to take something that is truly tragic and awful and somehow make it beautiful. I don't know, it is an amazing work that they do, and it is necessary, absolutely necessary.
Well, I hope that you feel caught up and that you feel a part of the journey. We designed this project so that you would be able to come along with us. We love people, we love you. We didn't just want to do this in a vacuum or on our own. We wanted to bring the community in. And by bringing the community in, we can just say, hey, let's all give our $50 and we'll go from there, and who knows what will happen. Well, we know what's happening. There's an incredible groundswell of momentum and excitement and energy and funds that are coming in $50 at a time. And if you haven't been able to participate yet, go ahead and do that now. Linked to make that donation will be in the description of this video post. We hope that you've enjoyed the recap, enjoyed the footage. We're halfway home. For those of you that miss us, we're halfway home. For those of you that don't, well, we're gonna be home in about, 28 more days or so. And so we're looking forward to seeing everybody. Jill, final word.
See ya.
Live like Luke, belief, strength, and love.